get back into some Genshin. So distribute magic pockets to the nearby residents. Ah, that's right, you want your bags of holding. Got it. Hello, Ojero.
What's this? So you also believe in the prophecy. Keep it. I won't have any use for it.
I don't necessarily believe in the prophecy, sir, but I do believe that the water is rising, and that is something you can't ignore. So take the damn thing.
What? You mean you don't believe in the prophecy?
No, I believe in the prophecy. But I also believe in another story.
Okay. The crest on your hat is, interesting. It's got two mermaids back to back.
The story says that
With
people
horns?
once lived in the ocean. They were one with the ocean and couldn't live apart from it. But as time wore on, people desired to live on land and developed blood vessels, encapsulating the sea within their bodies. Thus could people set foot on land.
You're weird, but okay.
So, if you ask me, when the water rises and takes us all, it'll be like we're going home.
So you're okay with mass homicide on the part of the water because you believe it's where you originally came from? Do you not value your life, sir?
Oh, we hadn't heard that one before. But people can't live underwater. They'll die. You should probably still take it.
Yes, sir. You're going to die.
I'll take it. I guess I just feel that being dissolved into the water doesn't necessarily mean death.
It absolutely 100% will mean death, and you're not going to dissolve, sir. You're going to choke on water, and you will drown, and it is not going to be a very pleasant experience. I saw Kurt Russell die in Poseidon. It was highly disturbing.
So
What is it
you're
here?
the blonde
Again.
traveler that everyone's been talking about. My apologies for not recognizing you earlier.
I don't really know how you could recognize me when you've never met me before.
Oh, a magic pocket? Seems you really thought of everything. I guess it's better to prepare for the worst and hope for the best.
Yep, that's exactly what you should be
Thanks.
doing.
Please, also thank the magician on my behalf when you get the chance.
Okay, no, I 100% agree. Hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. Oh, well, this is plain road. How do people get to the other side? Do they go up and around and all the way to... God, that is so time consuming. Ain't nobody got time for that. Oh, do you see the way the water is reflecting? Sorry, the light in the water is reflecting on the wall. I don't know that would be quite at that angle, but that's still cool. Oh, we're going on one of these boats. Hello, Lector. I'm sure she likes the present that I picked out ever so carefully. Just because you picked it out ever so carefully doesn't mean it's right. A present? That's right, I've chosen something special from Fontaine to give to my lady love. Curious, I'd hope. All the other sailors hurried off to the court of Fontaine the moment we came ashore. Only I came back here. Sailing is hard work, yeah, but I truly look forward to setting sail once more to see my lady love in Natlan. When it comes to passions, I am nothing if not a serious man. If all goes well, I would even be willing to change lines of work and stay with her. I mean, that's close to crossing a line there, sir, and losing yourself just to please somebody else. Though I get as a sailor, that actually probably isn't the worst thing you could do, but if your job is your passion, I would probably also question that. But there are quite a few tribes where she lives. Okay, so Natlan has tribes. What kind of atmosphere is... What country is Natlan built off? I don't actually know the answer to that question, but they mentioned tribes. Weird. And different tribes come with different rules. Will I be able to integrate smoothly? I've not been there, sir, so I cannot answer that question for you. Seriously? Why do you have to make yourself so difficult to get to, lady? Galathy.
Huh? I don't want that thing. Way I see it, if the prophecy's true, it's still gonna be a long time before the water can cover everything.
Except the water's already increased a tremendous amount.
Life is all about living in the moment. What use is there in worrying about the future all the time? We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
You don't need to worry about it and still be prepared for it, love.
You should still take take it. You never know when it'll come in handy.
Oh, all right, fine. Thanks. It's just that if I start moving, that means I've already given up on the life I have now. I'd really rather not.
But at least you can have it on you so you can hastily throw stuff into it when the water rises. I mean, that's still a better option than not having it. Crazy people. Talk to Linny. Oh, there you are. Oh, you're on my side of the river.
Oh? You already handed out all of the magic pockets? That was fast. So, what did people have to say? I bet you heard some, interesting opinions.
No kidding.
Yes, but that will change once disaster strikes. I know they'll change their minds, so it's only right to help them prepare.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you need to do before we leave?
Yes, one last thing. I have the magic pockets made by a workshop in the court of Fontaine. Since we're out and about, I was thinking about bringing him some more materials.
So, you want to collect materials? Just tell us what the materials look like and we'll help. Many hands make light work.
Oh, that would be much appreciated. We'll need some Romaritime flowers. I remember seeing them near the waterfront on the east side of the harbor.
Okay. East is this way. There'll be no diving clutching. East side of the harbor. It's a very long, long way away. Okay, so what do Romaritime flowers look like? Probably in hindsight would have been closer, quicker to go the other way. Sorry, I know I'm not looking for flowers here. I'm just looking at the scenery. It's a nice mist coming off that falling water. Quite nice. Does it look like these ones? No. No, it does not. It's pink and... Oh, that isn't it. You totally look like you're collectible, though. Why are you not collectible? You're weird.
Incoming. Hey!
Okay.
It seems we have to use Hydro to collect Romaritime flowers.
Well, that's unfortunate. Can I go get the statue up top first? That would make my life a lot easier. Ah! I forgot the screen was different. Who's the quickest Hydro? None of them is the answer. Probably Candace, but whatever. We're here now. This is just like the dandelions and what's that? Rip.
Be still.
You have to use animal on them. Just the four? Just the four. Oh, nope, there's one over here.
Cascade.
Thank you. Game, I need a Hydro Traveler. Could you please oblige me by sending me up to that statue yonder way? Thanks. Where are y'all? Higher. Did it just go upstairs without me? What the hell is that? Baguette.
Only the dog is quiet at home.
His poor tail. It looks so heavy. Jeez, okay. Wait, lower. Make up your goddamn mind. Where is he? And now he's higher. What is wrong with this game? Oh, he's all over here. Oh, I wouldn't call that higher.
You made quick work of that. I can tell you're an experienced traveler. I've also finished collecting a few here.
Except there were none here for you to collect.
Maybe next time you'll feel like helping too, Lynette.
Does she have Hydro capabilities?
No way. I'm in power-saving mode today. Otherwise, I fear I may not have any energy left for the performance at the Opera House.
Fine. Though the performance is still a long way off. Now that we're finished here, we should get ready to head back to the Court of Fontaine.
So, we're going to the Court of Fontaine before we head to the Opera House? Good. Paimon wants a tour of Fontaine's largest city and try...
Isn't this Fontaine's only city? That was kind of rude. Why are we just walking off?
Wait, shh. Have you noticed that person over there?
Awkward as all hell.
The young girl.
She was not there before, so no.
Huh? What's wrong with her? Paimon didn't notice anything.
She's obviously a thief. Magicians and thieves practice similar methods. We divert attention, and a distracted audience is one that won't discover what you're really doing. Watch her movements carefully.
Okay, and we're watching the thief. Why? Oh, she's stealing what you just bought for your lady love. Oh no. That's bad.
Oh, he's right!
Shh, keep your voice down. We need to think of a way to catch her, but it seems she's very alert. Perhaps we should split up.
Just kick her in the back of her knees, make her fall down, grab her head, force it to the pavement, and take the shit off her. It's really not that difficult when she's not ready for it.
You two can ride the lift over there and wait up top. I bet that'll be her escape route if she tries to run.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
I don't see why you can't just confront her and physically block off her path, but you know, you do you, boo. We're going into the lift? Yes. You look a little out of place, Aether. Just saying. You don't quite match the decor. It's the longest lift in the game, I tell you. It's been so long since I've let him idle that I didn't even remember he did that. Are we there yet? There's a hydroculus here. Gimme. Alrighty. Domain right here. Okay. West slope of Mount Automnaki. That sounds really lame. Poisson. Les poissons, les poissons. Okay. Again with the Little Mermaid. Let's just not. Okay. So we should hydro it up now, right? Did I just start flooding from that statue of a 7 just now? What do you mean? That's so weird. Did anything like this ever happen before? It's normal for a statue of 7 to glow. Lunara, you didn't feel uncomfortable at all? Water is speaking to me. Like, Paimon's gonna believe you. If you can crack jokes like that, you must be fine. Though, after it lit up like that, the air does feel a lot more humid. Maybe it's because of all that hydro energy that was released. Paimon heard that in Fontaine. Oh, sorry. Ha ha. Sorry, he. If you can use elemental energy properly, you can even swim underwater. Maybe you can even find sunken treasure. Paimon will leave diving for treasure to you. Paimon will stand on the shore and wait for you. It'll be lonely going underwater alone. You could try doing something for once, Paimon. Wah! But being in the water is scary. What if Paimon accidentally gets swept in a current and gets all turned around and dizzy? Then she won't be able to fly away no matter what. That sounds like a you problem. Just like before Paimon met you back in Mondstadt. Then I'll fish you out again. Really? Then maybe Paimon can try going underwater with you. You better not go back on your word. She's totally not going underwater. Oh, okay. Now, I thought you would have given me a tutorial and actually go into the water, but okay. Fontaine's Blessing. A mysterious power that flows out from a statue to imbue you with the blessing of the transoceanic source water. That's a weird name. Your progress will remain unhindered so long as you're moving through the lakes of Fontaine. Oh yeah, I forgot it's a lake. Under the protection of the transoceanic source water, what you expend while you move underwater is not stamina, but aquatic stamina. As such, when your aquatic stamina is expended, you will not drown. That's great, but can I please commune with the statue? Oh, hello. Bless me. That's not the right button. Do I have to be... Hold on. Do I have to be the traveler to get its blessing? It's been so long since I've had to actually do this. I don't remember how it's done.
Just what will become...
Can you please change yourself? There you go. Resonate Hydro. That's a button I needed. So how do you work, Hydro Traveler? 6 Primogems plus 5 Primogems for an achievement. Obtain the power of Hydro. I love how it only shows 3 here, but I'm on 25%. So where are the other 75% of achievements? Oh wait, there's only 4. Oh, because this is Hydro. Oh, okay, so it's all Fontaine stuff, never mind. And there are literally only 4 achievements in the thing. Okay, blue. Gotta get used to seeing blue now. Got it. What do you want? Oh, I can do this now. In Relic Records, Creations of the Hydro Nation, you'll need to gather certain types of collectibles. Recommended collection sites will be marked on your map for certain items. Your minimap will display nearby collectibles when you get close to recommended sites. Okay. Constancy of change. Before the challenge starts, you have to choose the challenge content through conversations with Mylade. I told you I'm going to butcher these. The resources created by the Leyline Blossoms after challenge completion will depend on the content chosen. The Blazing Twin-Horned Crown. I don't think I'm going to get that far. Set atop the Emperor of Fire, an iron is a pyro organ that enables mightier elemental attacks and what? Doughtier defenses? What is that word? I'm sorry. This bears Googling. Bear with me. I am very slow at typing on my phone. Doughtier? What even is this word? Never seen it in my life. Dotier? Doty. Doughty. Brave and persistent. Oh, sorry. My phone sound is off. Doughty. So I was right. Doubtier. So braver and more persistent defenses. It's archaic. Yeah, I can tell that it's archaic. Thank you for that, internet. I can tell that it's an archaic term. Ah! I know I use several of those, but that ain't one of them. Should its elemental shell be broken at the right time using elemental reactions, the fight will be made easier. Dude, you slap it until it dies. It's pretty easy. Forest greenery. Information as an adventurer's most important assets to get familiar with and investigate Fontaine's wildlife. I don't really know that I call flora wildlife, but okay. Perhaps it would be of benefit in your future adventures. What is this, sorry? Marcotte. An herb. A herb with brilliant coloration that can be found throughout Fontaine. Rainbow rose. A terrestrial flower. Again with the terrestrial. It's not fucking floating, is it? So of course it's terrestrial. Flower bred by humans. Extremely rare in the wild. It is usually found within artificial environments such as gardens. Oh, so it's manually cultivated. Interesting. Very interesting. It's very pretty. These flowers are very pretty. I can't read what that says. Lumiduce. Bell. Again, terrestrial flower. That symbolizes parting, usually seen within damp and wet environments. Gather 6, 5, 9. Go to collect. Yeah, about that. That's nowhere even remotely close to where I am. That's closer. But that is just not on. I want to go here. Now, where do you suppose this Hydroculus is? Okay, we're going through. I wasn't trying to, but here we are now. I was trying to get the thingy.
This is the spot where Lenny wanted us to wait.
Well, no, not really. I think he wanted us closer to the high lift.
Oh, look! Isn't that her?
What am I supposed to do, accost her? Get ready to stop her.
Oh no, did she notice us? She started running the other direction.
Doesn't matter, she can't go anywhere. It's a dead end.
What should we do? Should we chase her?
No, just wait, dude. Just wait. Our job is to block this path.
You're right. She might also be trying to lure us away.
You wait, but there's no sign of the thief.
Nothing's happened missing for a while now. Paimon wonders if Linny caught the thief.
Why don't you go and I'll stay here? Seems there's no reason for us to stay here. Let's go find Linny. I'm sure Linny will eventually come. You should actually just sit there and wait.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, well, let the thief slip through your grasp. Whatever. Don't care. She's clearly more patient than you are.
Are you sure that's all she took? You should check to make sure you're not missing anything else.
No, that was all. Oh, I can't thank you enough. I didn't notice a thing
That's
earlier.
because you were oblivious.
Anyway, I should be going now. Thanks again.
You know what you should be doing, Lector? You should have a bag. Because you can both hear and feel zips. No matter how quietly and gently someone does it, you will hear it and feel it. And therefore you'll know that they're stealing your goods.
Oh, were you returning what the thief had stolen?
You couldn't have gotten me first.
That's right. Pity I wasn't able to catch her. She distracted me by dropping the thing she stole on the ground.
What was Lynette
By
doing?
the time I looked back, she was already gone.
What was Lynette doing?
I saw the general direction she went, but Linny twisted his ankle, and I needed to make sure he was okay.
Oh my god, you two are pathetic.
Oh, did you get hurt, Linny?
I'll be all right. It's just a twisted ankle, that's all. In fact, it's feeling better already.
Then it's not a twisted ankle, it's just a light strain. If you twisted it, you wouldn't be walking on it, man. Speaking as someone who has injured both her ankles on multiple occasions and had a physiotherapist tell her that if she injures her ankles, either of them ever again, she has to get pins put in them because I've damaged them so much. You can't walk on a twisted ankle. It hurts way too freaking much. So no, you lightly strained it.
If you want to play at being a hero, at least try not to get hurt doing it. Imagine what would happen if you managed to derail our performance as a result.
Right? Hashtag priorities. Money.
You're right. Sorry, Lynette.
I'm with Lynette in this one.
I have to
I'm always
admit
with
that the
Lynette.
thief was even more skilled than I had anticipated.
All you had to do was crush her over the head.
But at least we were able to get
No
the
less than she
stolen
deserves.
items back, so it wasn't a complete failure.
I mean, do you know you have all the stolen goods? They're just probably the ones you know about.
What a slippery little thief. Guess things turned out all right in the end, though. Linny's initiative paid off.
If you say so.
All right, let's put this little detour
Okay,
behind us.
I will.
We
This
should
has
go
been
to
a
the
weird
Court of
interlude.
Fontaine now.
I hope this has some relevance later down the track, because if it doesn't, weird writing. Oh, I was going to ask the sailor what she took, because I'm pretty sure she took his gift for his loved one, and I am not going back down that lift to find out. I don't need to go down the lift. Sir, did she take your loved one's items? He's probably not going to tell me. He's probably just going to repeat the dialogue. It's just the same. Sir, that sucks. I was after some, like, awesome continuity, and you kind of just broke that for me. I'm very upset. And we changed time of day again. Okay. I'm not ready to go yet. I have hydroculus to look for.
So, we ride this thing to go into the city? What an ingenious way to get around. People in Fontaine really know how to use water.
This is an aqua bus. It allows people to travel between several key locations around Fontaine. It's pretty convenient, but the ride can become a little dull after a while. The scenery is always the same. That's why it's better to travel with friends.
I completely forgot that Americans pronounce it aqua. I was expecting an aqua bus, and it's like aqua. Oh, right. Yep. Accents are a thing.
So you mean it's still boring even when I'm riding with you?
Yeah, right. Backhanded insult.
No, that's not what I meant. It's just that, well, you don't really talk that much.
And that's not a crime. Companionable silence is a thing, Linny.
Besides, it doesn't really feel like a real trip when it's just the two of us. It's the same as being at home.
Whatever.
Guess that's what it's like to be an older brother.
I'd like to get in combat, please.
It's about time for us to leave. Let's get on board.
No. Don't you dare auto put me on here or I'm gonna slap you hard, game. That's the thief? No, this is Charlotte! Motherfucker. Now I have to fast travel back, and then I don't know how I'm gonna get back to the city.
Huh?
How annoying.
What? Traveler! Paimon! Charlotte!
Haha. Oh my god. It's Charlotte! Like, she's not just standing in front of me. I didn't click that, by the way.
In the story of my life, this is big news.
I actually didn't click that. My hand wasn't even anywhere near that on my mouse. Oh well.
What are you doing in Fontaine? I didn't hear anything about you paying us a visit.
Yeah, well, it seemed to have come out of nowhere, didn't it?
Yeah, it's quite the coincidence. But as travelers, we're always on the move. It's not surprising that nobody knew we were coming.
Can I ask how Paimon's traveling with the aqua bus? She, like, actively has to put an effort. It keeps... Excuse me?
No idea how Oh, no need for introductions.
Can you please stop?
I would recognize the great magician Linny and his assistant Lynette anywhere.
It's triggering itself. I'm not doing that. I'm trying to have a conversation here. But yeah, she must be actively floating to keep up with it, which must be so exhausting. Would you stop auto-playing?
It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Charlotte, a reporter for the Steambird.
Have they done this now all of a sudden in this update? It never used to do this, and I've changed no settings. It's just auto-playing, which is frustrating because sometimes I have to stop mid-conversation to like grab
From the
mail
Steambird, huh?
or food
We've
or like
often
pee.
relied on your paper to promote our performances.
So this is going to be really super shit. I actually have to finish a conversation. But these conversations can go for like 15 minutes. That's really frustrating. And it doesn't give me time to talk about what I want to talk about if you're just going to steamroll me. Wow, I'm pissed.
Now that everyone knows each other, Fontaine suddenly doesn't feel like such an unfamiliar place.
Don't worry, I'll get it.
So, what have you been up to lately, Charlotte? Any big news? Not too much. When there isn't any breaking news, I mainly cover the trials at the Opera House.
Jesus, that sounds boring.
You can still manage to keep readers' attention as long as you tell things from a clever enough angle, even if it's the same old topics.
That sounds extra boring.
For example, reporting on how a scammer once deceived vulnerable girls into relationships, or how a financial criminal was once so poor that they ate a single piece of bread for 5 days.
That's great, Charlotte, but I only have a few seconds to say something, even though I'd like to be verbose on the matter. That would definitely get my attention, but that's not really the kind of news you're after. You know what? We're going to sit here. I'm going to see if it's going to auto-pick something, since they're all technically the same option. Oh, it's not. It's a goddamn miracle.
Ah, you're right. Seems you know me pretty well. What I'm really after is exclusive, sensational news pieces that could shake the country. These smaller stories are a waste of my talents. Oh, I just remembered. I've been following a case lately. Well, a series of cases, actually.
And it just so happens to be a string of thefts. I can word.
You mean the serial disappearances of young women case?
Oh wow, that got serious very quickly.
That's right. These stories are the talk of the town right now, and it's probably the most mysterious case we've ever seen. If I'm the first with a draft ready to publish when the case is finally cracked, and it's the headline story in the Steambird, oh, when that happens, I bet all the other reporters will shed tears of envy. I've already gathered all kinds of materials. I just can't wait for the truth to be revealed. So, what is the serial disappearances of young women case? You mean the culprit hasn't been found?
That's generally what it means, Paimon.
That's right. The first missing girl case happened almost 20 years ago.
Wait, what? How do you know it's the same person then?
And ever since, after a period of time, another girl disappears. What the cases have in common is that the girls are all of a similar age, and that they've all vanished without a trace.
You sure it's not some mystical ritual revolving around Fontaine as a land? They're becoming mermaids.
But the scariest part is that to this day, none of the girls have ever been found. Many suspects have been arrested over the years in connection with this case, but shortly after each arrest, another disappearance would always happen.
Again, how do you guarantee it's the same person? There must be more than one criminal at work. Maybe they're copycat criminals.
Yes, it's possible. But either way, I believe that every case has some precise truth behind it, waiting to be exposed.
Yes, I agree. And at the very least, the family of those missing girls deserves some sort of explanation. I just imagined for a second what I would do if Lynette were to suddenly disappear. I'd pay any price to get her back, and then find a way to track down the culprit.
Because you like your sister, or because you would lose money?
Please don't imagine that, Lenny.
You continue talking on the aqua bus, and before you know it, you are arriving at your destination.
Hey, we're almost there, look!
Great, can you give me a waypoint so I can go back and get my Hydroculus? Plus the domain that's just sitting over there. I'd pressed nothing, but again, the game seems to ignore my input these days. I still think a lot of this undersea life is only supposed to grow in salt water, and it's a bit weird that it's... How did that water just connect? It was totally separate in fresh water. How do you turn the boats around? And who turns the boats around, since there's no
Well,
pilot,
I really
driver,
enjoyed chatting
captain?
with you. Life should be full of pleasant little surprises like this. Yeah, us as well. The ride went by too quickly.
I can't hear you over the music.
Ah, I have an interview to get to. I should get going before I'm late. Okay. Hyman hopes we can chat again soon, Charlotte. See ya. Bye now. Oh, be sure to stop by and see me at the Steambird when you have time.
Okay, do they allow visitors at this? Hold on, is it just the thing that happened on the boat? I'm going to sit and wait for it to auto go forward. But really, do they allow visitors at Steambird? I suppose they probably have people who are coming in to answer questions for them and whatnot, to interview them. That's the word I'm looking for. Interviewers. Interviewees? Interviewees. Okay, it's not auto-continuing, so maybe it was just a thing on the aqua bus. Because we only had a certain amount of land that we could cover traveling on the bus. That sounds weird calling it that. On the boat. And so they had to get through the conversation before we reach our destination. Maybe. I don't know. It's just a very strange way to do things.
What a tough job. Always running around and interviewing everyone. Well, where should we go now?
To a waypoint.
If you don't mind, how about we stop by my home first? Besides, I still have all the materials we collected.
Guys, we just met this guy and he's already trying to get us into his home. I don't trust him. That's very suspicious behavior.
Sure, we wouldn't mind at all. This city is so huge, Paimon wouldn't know where to start anyway.
And he has his sister with him to make you feel like it's safer, because a serial killer wouldn't bring his sister along with him for the job, but she's secretly his assistant and in on it. Oh, nefarious. He's the one making women go missing. Solved it, Charlotte.